I'm dumb. Hey guys, it's Bradley the Gun. And you may notice that I haven't been posting in the past few weeks, and that is because I just started school, my junior year of my high school career. And you may not be informed, but now you're going to be informed that I'm in all AP and pre-AP classes because I'm a smarty. Yay, and that also means I have no social life. I'll tell you why that I did not post a video the first week of school. The first week of school was very chaotic. I was trying to catch up on everything because I'm an AP student, so we got slammed with homework on the very first day. Yay! Our homework was to read 2 books to chapter 5, which I haven't done yet, and it's almost the second week of school, but I've done C notes on them. Yay, Google! Woo! I didn't get to do all of it the first week, so I had the bright idea to pull an all-nighter, which I used to do that all the time my sophomore year. Had no problem with it, but this time I had a bright idea to give myself that extra push I needed to stay up and stay energized and not go to sleep whatsoever for probably 48 hours. My bright idea was to drink an energy drink. Not 1, but 2! This all starts around 10:30. At 10:30 my dad wants to go get a drink, so I go to the store. This is like literally 2 miles down the road. And I go get him some drinks, such as Pepsi and stuff, because, yeah. And I had the bright idea to also get some energy drinks. I got, this, it's a 5-hour energy, and this is not the one I used. And I also got a Monster. Well, at 11 o'clock, I drank the 5-hour energy, and it kept me going. And I just kept going, doing my homework, reading. 1 o'clock passed, 2 o'clock passed, 3 o'clock passed. And finally it gets to about 5 and I am nowhere near done. So I kind of blow it off because it's not due or anything. I just wanted to get it done because I don't want to be one of the ones that had to rush and get it done in the last minute. But I should have done that because it would have been way smarter. And it's 5 o'clock now at the time being, and I decide to stop and take a break and just put my makeup on and everything. And I do that, and while I do that, I drink something else. I drink a Monster. This is the actual canister of Monster that I drank out of. I haven't taken another sip of any energy drink ever since this dilemma happened. Yeah. Instead of guzzling down the Monster, I take sip by sip so I stay awake throughout the day because this Monster was going to last me all through my school day. So first period starts around 7:15. I feel great. I'm not tired whatsoever. I'm full of caffeine. I'm very jittery and excited for the day. And that day, that class passes by. Then second period passes by, which one of my best friends is in there. She was in the last video with me. Her name is Evelyn Bell. Woo, she my boo. Shout out to you. And I told her my new plan. My new plan is to always bring an energy drink with me, the 5-hour energy drinks, because they're small, really, and convenient to open and drink out of. And she's like, oh, that sounds great. And then I told her that I'm not going to drink it every day. It's just for emergency, because sometimes classes get boring and everything. And I don't want to sleep because I'll miss something important, because I'm an all pre-AP and AP student. They should teach a class about talking. Oh, wait, they do. It's speech and I'm in it. Whoops. During second period, the Monster started to give me a nasty taste in my mouth. And when I get nasty tastes in my mouth, I have several packs of gum in my bag because I have to chew something constantly. Or I don't even know what I do. I just go berserk, I guess. And so I had the bright idea to unwrap a mint piece of gum and put it in my mouth and just chew it. And after 5 minutes of chewing the gum, my stomach starts hurting really bad. I don't know if it's because of the caffeine or the gum or something, but it had this really weird reaction to me, like how Mentos and Coke does. It doesn't make sense, but it happened. 3 minutes before the bell started, the bell rang to go to third period. I decided to take out the gum, throw it away, and thought it would go, my stomach would stop hurting, and I thought I was just bloated with gas or something, because I'm thinking Mentos and Cokes do the same thing. It's just because it's full of gas being released. Well, bell rings, I go to third. My stomach is hurting so bad, but I act like nothing's happening. So I just walked to third, and I tell my teacher, I asked her if I can go to the nurse, and she said, why? And I told her, well, my stomach's really bloated and my back is starting to hurt. And in the previous past, like in 8th grade, a couple of years ago, I bruised my L5 and L4, where the point, if I bruised it even more, I would have to get surgery and probably be in a wheelchair for a good time. So I got kind of scared, because anything that happens with my back, I get jittery. We have this 10-10 rule that you can't leave before the first 10 minutes and the last 10 minutes of class. So Miss Bicknell, she's my favorite teacher out of almost all of them, except, actually I don't have a favorite because they're all pretty much cool and awesome. Yes! Miss Bicknell is my speech teacher, and she loves to talk. And while I'm waiting for the 10-10 rule to pass, it passes. In about 15-20 minutes to get into class, Miss Bicknell's talking and talking because she's a student council teacher, and she loves to talk about student council. And she's just a little hyper little thing, and she's so cute when she's hyper. It's adorable. And I listened to her talk because I didn't want to be rude and stop her, because I thought it was just nothing, and I thought I was just bloated with gas, and I was like, that can go away. So after about 10-15 minutes of listening to her talking after the 10-10 rule, I kind of stopped her during her spell, and, or spiel, sorry, that's how she says. I asked her to go to the nurse. She says, oh yeah. She writes me a note to go, and then I walked to the nurse. Told the nurse what happened, that I drank, blah, 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 and I told them I was dumb. And they said, yeah, you are pretty dumb. And then, yeah, nurses told me that. I told them, is there anything I can do, because I want to get back to class soon, because I have something. Oh, no. Here's another thing. My 4th period is the reason why I stayed up all night doing homework, because I needed it for that class. I needed that set of homework for that class that day, I guess. I don't know. I don't really remember. I go to the nurse, they give me crackers and some Tums, and they tell me that I should not do that again, and if I feel worse, just come back. And I told them I'm probably not going to be back, because I just want to stay for educational reasons. I literally told them educational reasons, because, you know, I'm not sophisticated. You know, I can't talk. I go back to class to 3rd period. I sit in class for about a good 10 minutes, I guess? Not 15, oh my gosh. 5 or 10 minutes, and we're doing student talk. I can't talk. I go back to class, and when I get there, we're doing a name thing, because it's brand new, first week, and we're learning everybody's name and what it means and why they got named. And I'm listening to everybody's story and everything, and then all of a sudden, my mouth starts salivating really bad, and I feel really sick. And I feel like I'm about to throw up. So I instinctively just got up, walked to Miss Bicknell's. I tried to talk, I couldn't talk, so I went in the motion of this. She said, okay, just go. So I just went to the nurse, and when I'm walking, I literally feel like I'm about to spill my guts out. So I was just about to go to the bathroom, but the bathroom I was going to go in first had a custodian in it, and I don't want to go throw up with the custodian in there. So I decided to go to the next bathroom. As soon as I'm about to enter the bathroom, the bell rings for school to release to 4th period. I was so infuriated that I just kept walking. Oh my god, I was so mad and felt horrible. I did not want to talk to anybody. And I just walked to the nurse's office. I basically told her, I gave her this motion. She said, okay, hun, we're going to call your parents, and I'm going to check your blood pressure, okay? And she checked my blood pressure, and it was pretty high, so she called my dad, and said that I need to go home because I am at risk of having a heart attack because I am dumb, and I'm so dumb, I can't even talk. Oh my gosh. So I'm telling the nurse that I really want to stay at school because the next class period is the reason why I stayed up all night studying and reading and doing all my homework. And she says, hun, the best thing for you to do is go home. And I'm like, okay, that's cool. I'll just go home and be like, that's a waste of time that I just did. That's what I did. And the nurse, she's a sweetheart though. They're both sweethearts. They called my parents, told my dad what happened. He said he already knew because I told him that I was going to. And I told him that I got a monster for school because I did get a monster for school, but he didn't know about the 5-hour energy. And He told me he'd be there in like 15 to 20 minutes. And because we lived right down the road, but he was doing something at the time. I don't know what he was doing. I honestly didn't care. I just kind of wanted to stay at school, but that didn't even matter anymore because I had no choice in the matter. So about 15 to 20 minutes pass, and I go to the front area with the nurse because I didn't want to go up there alone because I'm still feeling queasy and sick. So I have her go up there with me, and I write myself out, and she's up there with me waiting for my dad. She tries having a conversation with me. When I'm sick or I'm right after exercising, I do not want to talk whatsoever. It is something about talking makes me so tired after running or when I feel sick. She's having a conversation with me about my parents. I told her how my parents just divorced, how we don't speak to my mother anymore because she's a horrible person, and my dad's my best friend, and my sister and all of us are like, we cool. We bros and sisters. That's the right terminology of that. I'm literally about to throw up, and what she does, she gets a trash can, sits beside me, and says, don't feel ashamed to throw up. It'd probably make you even feel more better. So, literally, within 2 minutes of her saying that, blah, all over the trash can. I just got in the trash can, so yeah, it wasn't that big of a mess to clean, but it's still disgusting. And it was one of the worst tastes in my mouth I ever had. It was crackers and water and Monster all mixed up in there, just like mush, and it was nasty. Just no bueno. No bueno. No bueno. 1 minute after I throw up, my dad could not make it 1 minute earlier, so I would have to save my little bit of dignity I had left to throw up in front of the nurse. And he's there, and I just walk to the car, act like I didn't throw up. And I'm sitting in the car. He tells me I'm stupid. I'm like, I know. And we drive home. And I go home and sleep. And I'm so infuriated because I missed the one class that I stayed up for all night to pull an all-nighter, got all sick for, risked myself for a heart attack, and I missed it. And then it turns out the notes that I did were not the notes we were supposed to do. I was supposed to do the other book. Yep. So, yeah, I'm stupid. So that's the reason why I haven't been posting the first week, and then the second week I just kind of got busy. Yay! Well, my name is Beretta, as you know, and I'm signing off. Love ya!